Today we're checking out the 6-inch oval straight side step bars with a black finish for the 2015 to 2020 F-150 Super Crew. If you're looking for a simple and effective way to make getting in and out of your truck easier for you and your passengers, especially if you've got a lifted rig, then these side step bars are a solid option. They're going to add some rugged styling to the side of your truck while also adding some protection along the lower rocker panels. These side steps are all about function with a clean, no frills design and these nice raised grip pads. Each bar is 6 inches wide in diameter and it gives you a nice wide stepping area that's sturdy and a secure foothold. The built-in step pads are textured and lightly raised to give you a good grip even in wet or muddy conditions. That's especially useful if you're hopping in and out of the truck with boots on when it's nice and slick outside and you got that caked up mud underneath your feet. The bars are going to run the length of the cab for the passengers and the driver, and they're nice and snug up against the truck's body, while giving you enough step to get up in the cab easier. The placement of the step pads is set to line up with the front and the rear doors, so both the drivers and the passengers get that solid foothold. These are a great match for daily drivers, work trucks, or anybody who just wants easier access without going overboard on styling or getting those high-end powered step boards. They also pull double duty by acting as a bit of side protection, so whether you're off-roading or just navigating in tight parking spaces, these side steps help shield your truck's lower panels from door dings or minor debris. These steps are made from heavy-duty steel and finished off with this nice black powder coat finish to help resist rust, corrosion, and that grime they're going to build up over time to make sure they're staying looking good for years to come and they don't get chips and dings in the paint. The actual raised step pads are molded plastic and securely mounted, so you don't have to worry about them peeling off or cracking under pressure. It's a solid, well-built setup that's going to hold up through all kinds of weather and daily wear and tear. Now, as far as pricing on these, they're coming in right in that mid $200 price range. That's a very affordable price point for a set of side steps on the both passenger and driver side that give you functionality and help change up the look of your truck. Installation is nice and straightforward, so this one gets rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and you can have this installed in 2 hours or less of your time. Everything you need to install it is right there included in the kit, and you can install this right at home. Now let's head on out to the shop and they can give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how that install process goes.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 10, 13, and 14 millimeter sockets. What's up guys, today we're going to be doing some side steps on our F-150, so let's get started. Alrighty folks, so we're going to be working on our passenger side to get our first step installed. So we've got our right side step up on the table. These are labeled with a cutout on each step. So you want R for passenger, L for driver. So we've got this one up. The first thing we're going to do is flip this over. And on the bottom of this, you'll find 2 channels. And what we want to do is grab 8 of our provided mounting bolts for our brackets, and we're going to put 4 in each channel. So we'll slide those in the end. Now you don't have to worry about these being in any specific spot just yet. We just want to get them in the channels. So now that we've got all of those in, we're going to flip this back over. We're going to actually turn ours around so you can see. Next, we're going to install our end caps onto each side of our rails. So we've got our caps up. We also have these threaded clips that we're going to insert into the mounting hole on the back side. So you want to pop this in, line it up with this hole. Make sure that clips into place. Then you want to do the same thing for the other side as well. Now we're going to get our caps into place. These are going to follow the angle of your stepping spots. And then they're gonna lock in the top, and they also have a mounting point on the back side for that threaded clip. I'm gonna slide this in. So now we're gonna get our end cap set in place. You want your mounting tab on the back to line up with that clip that we just installed. Slide that forward. You also want the tabs at the front to line up with those holes. Once you get those in, we'll tap this forward a bit and lock into place. You are gonna have a little bit of a gap on the back side. We'll take our 10mm bolt. We'll tighten this down with our 10mm socket on our ratchet. Then you can do the same thing for the other side. Next, we're gonna get our mounting brackets loosely installed onto our steps. So you wanna line up 4 of those bolts for each bracket. Set those in place. Now you wanna have this on the back side of your step, which is the side with the hump. It's nice and easy if you have it on the edge of the table. And for each of those, we're gonna add in a flat washer, a lock washer, and a nut. Again, we're just gonna get these loosely in place for now because we still need to line them up once we go over to the truck. And once we have this one loosely on, as you can see, you can still move it around. We'll do the same thing for the other bracket. Alrighty guys, so now we're underneath the truck behind the pinch welds, and under here, we'll show you what this looks like in just a second. But you're gonna find 3 sets of 3 mounting studs that should be there from the factory. What you're gonna do is line up those mounting brackets with the forward and the rear set of mounting studs. We'll get these set in place. So this is why you wanna leave them loose. You can move them around. We've got our rear set, and we'll get our front lined up. You don't want to have your step too far forward, so you might have to bring that back. You want to get locked onto those studs. Now that we have everything in place, we're going to install our provided 13mm flange nuts onto our mounting studs. Get all 3 of these on. Once you have those in place, you can come in with your 13mm socket on your ratchet and tighten these down. Then you can do the same thing for your other bracket. We'll come back and tighten down our mounting nuts on our brackets themselves. Now we'll grab our 14mm socket to come in and tighten down these mounting nuts. Then you can do the same thing for your other bracket. Now once you've got this side on, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our 6-inch oval straight side step bars in black finish for your 15 to 20 F-150 Super Crew. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.